wreak our righteous vengeance, you'll need to register your echo in this quick change. Once we defeat the cult, I'll be famous. And when I'm signing autographs, I need you looking sharp while defending me from my legions of fans/stalkers.
Oh my god! He's naked. Just your friendly neighborhood grandma. Grandma, why are you so blinged out?
Really attractive. Save it. The propaganda center is this way.
Curious as to what's this way?
Gate! No! This can't be happening! The entire mission is ruined! Think, Claptrap, think! You're brave and powerful, and people always do what you tell them to! That's it! Recruit, get that gate open! That's an order from your superior officer!
Justice and stuff. The fuck is all that noise? I don't like all that noise. Not when I'm here alone in the party.
Best recruit ever! Don't get caught. The propaganda center is up ahead. Those cultists have been killing Crips and Raiders left and right. They totally suck skag balls. But I've got a foolproof plan to kick their culty asses. I hit a weapons cache nearby. Stay quiet and follow my every move. It's stealth time.
Working too hard can give you a heart attack. Is that what you get for your money?
What up?
Well, lick my cunt and call me
No,
Kenny.
you
You're
can't
still
do that.
alive?
You can't do that one, baby. Yeah, I'm still alive.
I ain't heard nothing from you.
Yeah.
I try to do anything with you and you ignore me.
I know. I go to bed early, dude.
Treat me
I
like one of
work
your
2
side
fucking
whores.
jobs. Right. This girl I used to fuck around with up in New York, she got a hold of me earlier this week too, out of nowhere. I was like, yo!
Troubles a brewing.
Right, dude, 'cause she's bad. bad, dude. Like, she was kind of chunky whenever we were fucking around. She used to be a big girl. She got that surgery, you know, fucking 12 years ago.
The tummy tuck.
Yeah, so, well, she had the gastro thing.
Yeah.
And so, like, whenever I was fucking around with her, she had already lost, like, 40 or 50 pounds.
Damn.
She was still kind of a chunky girl. Well, you know, we've been shooting the shit, and this bitch is 130 fucking pounds, dude. Like,
that's how tall is she?
Little thing.
How tall is she? How tall is she?
She's like 5'2".
She is like 2 or 3 inches taller than my girlfriend, but they way close.
Yeah.
My girlfriend's like
Yeah.
20 pounds smaller, 10 pounds smaller.
Yeah, you know, and with the height, you know, the extra 2-3 inches. But yeah, she looks fucking good. You don't have that one. You gotta go to your paw print on the side of your screen. There you go.
What?
Kids, go up to the top. Nope, the other one. Yep. There you go. Now scroll up. Or scroll down. Now you'll
Those
find one of
things
them.
that hold the hair.
Scroll up.
You ever remember?
You gotta scroll up. You got that rainbow one right there. Yep. On the right? Nope.
You ever remember growing up and
Nope.
seeing like the little things
There
that
on the
hold the
far
curls
right. Yeah, the big one.
in your hair?
You would do that green down there. You can bring that horsey out. Yep. There you go. Alright, what's up?
You ever remember, you know, growing up and seeing the things that like hold the curls in like women's hairs when they're getting it done, like the plastic shit? What color are those?
Yeah,
normally?
the curlers. It depends.
I can't think of it off the top of my head.
They're perms.
Yeah.
Is what they are. But, it essentially just depends on whether or not, the size.
I'm talking about like the really, like the
red,
grandma
yellow,
ones,
blue.
the big ones, so the grandma ones.
Oh, the big, like, fucking tan ones. Some of them were red.
Red? That's because that's what I immediately thought was red. I was just trying to make sure I was thinking of the same thing, like making sure I was thinking of something right. Because my character right now in Borderlands,
like from the 50s.
Yeah, my character right now in Borderlands is a robot, but he's got like a grandma headpiece and like with the hair curls and grandma glasses.
I love it.
So
Mama, Daddy.
Hmm.
yeah, that's good. That's good.
A predator with flair.
I get out of the customization menu and I shit you not in the same tone. My character goes, "A predator with flair."
Hey. Oh, I'm so fucking tired.
Me too, man. I went to bed at like 3 a.m., woke up at like 7 a.m.,
Jesus Christ.
and then I worked from 8 a.m. till about 4 p.m., and then went grocery shopping, and then I cooked a steak dinner for me and my girlfriend.
Nice.
It was
I
cooked.
made some chicken wraps. I haven't done those in a long time.
Nice. Yeah. I made her.
I was gonna do a pizza, but they didn't have any fucking pizzas there at the little store I went to, so I could fucking figure.
They made us New York strip steaks with baked asparagus, Parmesan, and seasoned up and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Baked it, and then just a cup of rice each, pretty much. So it's a well-balanced dinner. I didn't have a
Right
great
on.
breakfast nor lunch, so
Fuck me.
feel a little bit better.
I like to get out of the car and fucking kids are like,
Doing-
you're sounding like me, old man. I'm like, fuck off. I'm working. Fuck you.
Oh, you're in the
Dude, I
kitchen,
go
I'm
to
guessing.
work, and then I go to work, and then come. Like,
I can't understand a single thing you're saying. You're in the kitchen, I'm guessing.
oh, yeah. No, I was just had my head in the fridge. I was just saying, I was like, I go to work, and then I go to work, and then I come home. Like,
Yeah, I got fired like a week ago, and been job hunting, but I think it's like 2 weeks now, actually.
dude, so much shit's happened. This,
Yeah. I've been moving.
Work.
I've been helping my dad move for the past week. I think it's been a week actually, because Friday got fired. Yeah.
Yeah, we, I about got into a fight with this kid at work. He tried blaming me for some bullshit.
Yeah, you told me about that shit.
Yeah, so...
What the fuck was it
it's
again?
So, like, oil got sprayed all over.
Yeah. It's fucking dirty. Yeah, it dirtied up the whole shop pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, so... Next thing, I couldn't even tell you how much bullshit's happened since then. There's like a mound of bullshit this kid
Dude,
does. Like,
bro,
every
let me tell you about
day
my
there's
bullshit.
Something new.
So, you know about my mom and my brother going into rehab because I got them arrested because my mom assaulted my girlfriend, and then they got into a fight, and the cops got called by the neighbors, and finally were like, all right, this is enough. Enough is enough, and finally arrested them both, charged them for all their, their court dates, their previous shit, charged them with everything. They both got into rehab and everything. Were accepted to serve 18 months in a rehab clinic, and then reevaluate and go from there.
Mm-hmm.
And it's one of those ones where they serve and they have to get a job and they have to pay their stay and everything, and it helps them get acclimated back into life and learns how to be responsible with money and bills. And well. Tuesday, I think it was Tuesday morning, my dad got a call and then called me like right after he hung up. But and keep in mind, each one, my mom and my brother, were about $500 each for my dad to get them in there. And
In a little bit, baby. Play that one for a little, okay?
my brother got his check Wednesday.
Well, then you go ahead.
My brother got his check, I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday, whatever day my dad got the call, and just left, bolted.
Jesus.
Ran off from the program.
Well, I'll be looking for him. Yeah, this kid, like, he doesn't do any work. So one day, him and our main service writer get into it. And he starts talking shit. So he's like, he says something. The first thing that happens is the service writer is using the air hose, and he only like unraveled it off the, the hook like twice, so he didn't need the whole fucking thing. The kid comes by and throws the rest of it on the ground.
Wait,
So
what was it?
An air hose.
Oh,
Like,
and he pulled the rest out.
He pulled the rest of it out.
That son of a bitch.
So the writer hands it to him. He's like, since
fucking
you
roll that shit back up.
You could fucking roll it back up.
Yeah.
And he kind of had an attitude about it, and he's talking shit. Like, you need to clean the rust off your truck. And he's like, the fuck does it matter, dude? Like, what are you talking about? And he kept talking shit. He said something like, if you jump in the back of that truck, it'll be nothing but rust, and it's got a few rust, but it's not that fucking, you know what I'm saying? It's not that bad, but this kid's been handed everything. And then he tells the service writer he's fat.
What?
And he's like,
what?
The fuck? Yeah, he's like, you're fat. And he's like, what the fuck? And this whole time, like, before then and after then, he has told this kid to take the fucking tires out that were next to the tire machine, okay? So the kid, like, leaves, he clocks out, and he walks by, and he puts his hands up by his eyes like he's a crying baby, like, towards the service right.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
yeah.
Yeah,
baby, doing the crybaby mimic shit.
A little bit. Yeah, and like, so he's like, service writer just snaps. He's like, he's like, because he told him whenever he called him fat, he's like, you're lucky this wasn't 10 years ago, because I'd beat the fuck out of you.
Please tell me the service writer made it 10 years ago.
I was a child. Yeah, and it's like, oh my god, dude, if you even understood what was being fucking said to you.
Did the service writer show him what 1999 was like?
Right. So, like, I've already told this motherfucker I'm ready to whoop his ass. Service writer's like, you're fucking lucky I ain't 10 years younger, because I'd whoop your ass. Right? Like, and, then you do it, baby. You got it. Yeah.
See, what you need to do, though, now...
So, like, on top of that, the guy across from his bay, the diesel tech, he is constantly over in this dude's bay just asking the dumbest fucking questions, not doing his fucking... I have yelled at this kid, like, from across the fuck... Leave the man alone! I have been on this motherfucker. He came out into the smoke area like yesterday or 2 days ago, and was like telling us, keep in mind, there's this kid that they told he needs to go ahead and get his certifications, and they're going to make him a main tech, right? He went through and got his certifications, and he's been there for 2 years. They keep pushing him back. This kid, who, keep in mind,
You're cutting out again.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
All I heard was keep in mind,
and then after that...
Right, yeah, no, this is what I'm saying. Keep in mind, today, I stopped doing jobs at 2 o'clock. And when I left at 4, I had over double the amount of vehicles done that he had.
How long did he work for?
And he was there till 5. But
3 extra
there's
hours.
no way he cranked... Yeah, there was no way he cranked out. Well, that's the thing. I'm there an hour earlier than he is and leaving
And
an
he's
hour
got
early.
2 extra hours then. If you're there an hour early, he's still there a 2 hour
an hour
difference.
after.
Yeah.
But, yeah, regardless, in that 1 hour that he had to make up time, he wasn't getting done, another 4 or 5 vehicles. I couldn't fucking do that in an hour.
No.
I'm gonna sharpen my blade on your spine!
So it's like... But, yeah, so he comes out into the smoke area, and he's telling me and one of the other guys, yeah, if they don't make me a main tech after a year, I'm leaving. And I'm talking to this bitch on my phone, I'm looking for a picture to send because we're talking about something, right? So I'm scrolling through my pictures, and I don't even look up from my phone, and I'm like, you need to become a better lube tech before you even think about becoming any other kind of tech. Like, immediately, dude, as soon as those words came out of his mouth, those were the next words that were said, and he didn't say shit, like usual, and he was, like, what he was saying is, my ambition. So, the next day, yeah, that was 2 days ago, so yesterday, the next day, he's over at one of our diesel techs area, he's at that guy's area, and fucking bullshitting, and we've got cars that have been sitting up front for 15 minutes. I finish my car, fucking take it out, go up front, hand the paperwork and keys in, and get back to my bay. There's still a car there, and I'm like, I wonder how long it's going to take for him to realize that car's been sitting there. Because it's been sitting there for the last 15 minutes of my last job. And like 2-3 minutes go by, and I'm like, there's no fucking way. I walk right over there, and I cut him off in the middle of this conversation. I was like, hey, wasn't you telling me that you had a whole bunch of ambition yesterday, and that you were going to become a main tech in a year? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, then go do your fucking... car's been sitting there for 20 fucking minutes. He just immediately looking down at the ground, just immediately looks down and takes off. And I look over at her diesel tech, and he's like, thank you. I told her...
The diesel tech was just sitting there, like, letting him bullshit to see if he'd ever see the car.
Fucking elbows deep in a motor, and this kid's just saying the dumbest shit known to mankind.
This dude's like, can this thing please fall and just take off my hand so I have a reason to go home?
Right. And, he's like, it's not like that he's like, I don't hate him. I don't
fucking
really
like
care
him.
For what he's like, I just don't really care for what he has to say.
I don't hate him, I just don't fucking like him.
Right. It's fucking, the kid's like, and then like today he comes over to me, cause like we were dead towards the end of the day. He comes over, and I'm just kind of sitting I got a little stool that I brought in. Cause occasionally, my leg it hasn't done it in a while, but, when my sciatic hits, my leg wants to give out, I'll sit in that fucking chair and outwork anybody. And, so I'm sitting there, just kind of fucking playing on my phone, waiting for anything to come in. And he comes over to me and he's like, hey, why don't you go out in the road and dance, get him to come in here? And I look up, I'm like, the fuck did you just say? And he just turns around and walks away. I'm like, the fuck was that?
I think that was his attempt to try and, like, I don't know, have a conversation with you or engage with.
He's
I
been
think
trying to chirp at me, which is fucking hilarious because I shut him down every time. And all I gotta do is just say one fucking thing, and that kid goes quiet. And it's like, dude, I am not that big for one. Like,
nah, it's just there's.
And for two, like, the best part about it was, so I'm giving one of our guys shit, Junior. Like, he was the one that's supposed to be a tech for the
Hey,
last
that's my
2
name.
years, right? Right. So I'm giving Junior shit because we got a new service rider up front. And, you know, she's kind of cute. You could tell she used to be a bigger girl, you know, she holds it in her face still. And I was giving him shit, and I'm like, yo, you ought to get that. And, you know, I'm gonna fucking get up there and get some. And,
Junior's over there like,
just fucking get him. Yeah, so the kid's just standing there, and I'm like, yeah, you better get it for, you know, Steeler gets her from you. And he looks at Junior, and he's like, I'll let you have her. Like, he even could try. And I looked over at him, I'm like, you better start using that dick of yours for you lose it. And he goes, what, like you? And I pop up off the toolbox, and I was like, yeah, motherfucker, limp dick and balls of steel, what's up? And he got quiet, looked down at the ground, and didn't say anything. I'm like, you going to chirp? Come on, let's
I would
do
have
it.
just, bro. I'm that type of guy that can't take shit like that serious. I would have been giggling my fucking ass off, like.
Right, like, he won't, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta do something, man, but you look around acting like a bitch, ain't it? What's even better is he told one of our others, so, like, he just goes and tries to talk to any kind of tech. He likes that one diesel tech, but he tells one of our other techs that that I'm nothing but a big bully.
He's a big old meanie.
The smallest guy in the shop's nothing but a big bully.
He's a big old meanie.
It's like, oh my god. Oh, look at you. Yeah, I
Fucking
was
hilarious.
Just like,
Fucking hilarious.
Like, how old are you? So the service rider, you know, after they get all into it the next day, he throws all those tires in the kid's bay. He's like, he's fucking taking those out. I told him 3 times last night, and all he did was play on his phone, right? And we're like, alright, cool. So, like, he comes in, starts throwing these tires around, kicking them, punching them, hitting the lift and shit, throwing a fucking fit. And he tells one of the guys he's not doing any oil changes or anything until somebody moves those tires out of his bay. And dude turns around and looks at him, and he's like, you're 19 fucking years old, you need to act like a fucking adult. My kid doesn't even do this shit. It's your fucking job, and John told you 4 times last night, take those fucking tires out. He's like, if you want to keep doing your bullshit, I'll go talk to this, you know, our big main supervisor, you know. He's like, I'll go fucking talk to Rich. And so the kid fucking ended up putting him out, and we all had, like, Rich in the break room before he even got in there. And we were talking about him. And we all told Rich, was like, you need to fucking get rid of this kid. Like, one of us is gonna end up beating the fuck out of this kid.
Tink tink babies.
Tink tink motherfucker. Ow, tink
Tink
tink.
tink, goddamn.
Queen, queen, queen.
Quinn, you're not saying shit. You just sound like a flea in my ear.
Ooh, I just shit my pants. Yeah, Keep and Quinn have been hearing it every day. There's a new story. You know what the best thing he said today was? Did you hear that, Keith? He fucking said today, that fucking dumbass kid. So it's dead as fuck, right? And I'm playing on my phone, just sitting on my little stool. Oh yeah, no. I know what you're saying. He comes over to me and like, I'm minding my own business, playing on my phone, waiting for something to come in, right? This kid walks over to me and he goes, "Hey, why don't you go out front, dance in the road and get him in here?" And I was like, "The fuck did you just say?" And he turns around and walks away.
See, that sounds like some shit I'd say though. Like that's the funny part too.
Like something that you would say to your homie, not somebody that doesn't really care for you. Oh yeah, that. So yeah, all that fucking yeah. Couple days ago, he tells the one dude that told him to quit acting like a fucking bitch and take out those tires. He tells him that him and me have lost all his respect and we're not allowed to use his tools anymore. Keep in mind, this kid has carpentry tools in a fucking auto mechanic shop.
What? Has he used it? Has he used it? I want to know, has he used them? I want to know if he's used them.
Oh, he does. Right.
Yeah.
Like this swimming, but you have to get off of that so I can go swim. Like this. They know how to do it. They probably did it.
What are we working with here?
Probably not.
Or here's the thought, maybe he's just fucking stupid and thought he was being funny.
Think you can, baby.
It's that. Yes.
Yeah, well, like, that's the thing. Fucking this kid up.
You got a history of just beating kids up.
Doesn't.
How dare you?
No.
I know.
Bro, hey, I've been close to that though. There's this one little shit that fucking I was training. And he did not want to do shit. He would, like, at the station, I used to be a cook, the head cook for a bar grill. And, God, fucking hated it. And the motherfucker would just sit there at his station, posted up, hands in pocket, leaning up against it. And we have an influx of orders and we're fucking, we're full. Like literally our orders are full. And he'll just be sitting there posted up, just fucking staring.
Well, that's the thing, like, whenever the main service writer, the guy who got hired on from the owners is like, you need to fire somebody, dude, the boss ended up pulling that kid into his office and had a long chat with him. And we ended up finding out, like, dude's on his last fucking leg.
Yeah,
but now, we got, one of our guys is leaving. Tomorrow is his last day. Like, he flat out said last night. Like, last night he was leaving, he's like, I accepted another offer. It's like, dude, no, you can't leave. You're my favorite. Yeah. Yeah, but I'm like,
you're like, no, not you.
Yeah, not you.
Yeah, but this fucking kid, he, just, you could barely understand him too. You're in a fucking kitchen, you got fucking 80 wings in a fryer, you know, you fish and chips in one, and then you got fucking fries and cheese curds and shits in the middle. You know, you got steaks, hamburgers, quesadillas, all sorts of shit on the grill. You got people chopping
Right.
away to fucking prep, you know, bowls and shit
this
like
kid's
that.
whispering.
Exactly. And yeah, yeah. Yeah, I used to be a head cook, and it was essentially a bar grill that, you know, you could eat inside and everything. It had a dining room, and
It's a red door and I'm not supposed to go to it.
Yeah, you don't have enough
and then at one point,
yet. You gotta find
get so
your,
sick of them, just send them to the
mailbox.
fucking the dish pit. Just send them to the fucking dish pit. Fucking wash dishes. Fuck out of our way. And we're like, where the fuck are the knives? There's no steak knives. None. He's supposed to be washing dishes. Go back there, the motherfucker's making a TikTok. He's doing the fucking cat dance TikTok. Where he's doing like the fucking cat ear shit with his hands. I've worked in a fucking horse farm, a horse ranch. I love kitchen work. I love cooking. Love it. But the amount of fucking stupidity to deal with. Well, that's the thing too. He knew nobody. Like he was fucking new kid and all that. Fucking there was really only three main, you know, head guys, me and two other guys, and funny enough, all of our names started with D, so we were called the Three Muscadis. there was D, Dylan, and Don. Yeah, those are my homies, man. I love those guys. Fucking, I dipped. Like, I got fired and I dipped. I didn't fucking care. I was like, all right, I'm out of here. I was too mean. That was one of my issues. I was too aggressive and too mean. But I just...
Mm-hmm.
Another game?
These pounding machines, yeah. Oh. Oh.
I know what to say.
How am I supposed to profit off this war?
Oh, yeah.
And by that I mean, you fix it.
Okay, never mind. I want the one that I missing.
I'd like to know who I'm working
Oh, fuck. Oh, I had to sneeze and it went away. Oh, I was about to fucking blow up my fucking mic, and then it just fucking gone. Mhm. Yeah. My same fucking issue, bro. Like. Yeah. Like, you feel like you don't, like, I had to deal with so many people that are like, oh, I shouldn't have to stress so much about my job, blah, blah, I don't get paid enough to stress this much, all this other fucking bullshit. And I'm like,
You got a bite?
Yeah,
I should have had your mom bring some lotion.
they're right here.
Yeah, you probably got a bite. Probably a mosquito.
yeah.
There's puppies all over. What is this again? Oh yeah, the puppy.
Yeah.
Do that one.
Yeah. Then yeah, exactly, I'm working, like, at least 10 hours every shift. Yeah, and I'm having to do almost twice the work that I was paid for, and I'm not being fucking paid, you know, equivalent to the amount of work I'm doing. Yeah, I tried for like, yeah, I tried for like a month to play like the nice approach and like the fucking, yeah, because I understand what it's like first time working in the kitchen. It's stressful. Fucking, it takes a little bit to get used to. It took me 3 months really to get used to my first ever kitchen that I was working in. Like, that was a real fast kitchen. Oh, trust me, I understand. Like, oh, and I had this one kid that I let do that for a little while, and then I did the same thing to him, and he didn't do that shit again. He would just completely not mop, not do shit that he's supposed to, not clean properly things, and just fucking leave complete bullshit behind for people.
And it'll tell you where to go and what to do. They are the elevator company. Otis is the elevator company. Don't fucking downplay that bullshit. They are the elevator. If you've been in an elevator, there's a 9 times out of 10 chance that it was a fucking Otis elevator.
How do I pick it up again?
You gotta get close. You had to get closer to it, but it's this one here.
Pocket rats.
Yeah. They're sitting in their AC steak dinners and blah blah blah. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Everywhere I've lived has been in military counties, essentially. Like, right now, I live in Bryan County, which is the only county in the United States that's split by a military base. Like, literally, to get to the other side, I can't go through the middle.
Yeah, no, they definitely are.
Sounds like a Norwegian company. We are Odis. Maybe I might make a YouTube video on the mystery of
Oh, you see
the
the little
elevator
marker?
business.
Your little circle, your dot. You got to make sure it's on there. Mm-hmm.